Hi, Doug Hasty here, Down to Earth Golf. This video is about how the elbows fold in the golf swing, how they work, and a couple of simple drills to help you out with them. So the elbow's a kind of a different joint, right? Because we got two bones here. So if I hold my hand straight out like that, I can have my elbow pointing down, or I can have it pointing to the side. So I hope you can see that that's pointing that way, and I can have it pointing down. And that's important because when it folds, obviously if it's pointing that way, it's going to fold that way. If it's pointing down, it's going to fold that way. So it's important that you understand that. Ben Hogan, in his 5 Modern Fundamentals, he had a picture of the arms kind of being strapped up, and he made sure that you understood that the elbows were supposed to be pointing towards the body. And he wanted that because he wants those elbows, we want those elbows to fold up and down. We don't want them to fold this way and get further apart from each other. So that's important to understand, okay? To make it really simple, we start here. That's my backswing. That's my follow through. Easy as that. And actually, practicing that for somebody just starting out the game is a really good little drill. Just to practice, okay, there. Elbows haven't gotten further apart, they haven't gotten closer together, they just folded up and down. Now really in my backswing, my lead arm, my left arm as a right-hand golfer is going to be a little straighter, my obviously back arm is going to be bent, and the follow through the right arm is probably going to be a little straighter, and obviously the left arm is going to be bent. But just to make sure they're folding that way really does help. Now to keep them the same distance apart, it's a little ball. Barton Chuck, a good friend of mine, Tour Striker, he sells a little smart ball, good little training aid. I didn't have one today, I misplaced mine actually. But just put a ball in between your forearms like this and to keep it there. Don't let it fall out. That's not a bad little way to practice that, okay? The more common way sometimes, you'll see a lot of guys doing this on tour, is to get a towel and put it underneath one armpit, or you'll see guys put it under both armpits. And then they'll swing and not letting the towel fall out. Now this is a couple of things. You should keep your elbows in front and hopefully not moving further apart, although you still can kind of do it, I guess, and keep the towel in there. The other thing it does is it keeps this right arm, or my trail arm here, pretty close to my body, or very close to my body, and puts that in the right spot there. So my hands are basically opposite my trail shoulder. Okay, that's a pretty good spot there. And then the follow through, we do the opposite. Now my lead arm is very close to my body, obviously, and those hands are over my other opposite shoulder. My left shoulder is a right-hand golfer. That little drill there, to hit some little shots that way, boy, if you're struggling, it's a really good drill. Some guys would say that inside 50 or 70 yards, you hit a lot of shots with a towel just around you like this and underneath your armpits. It does help a lot. So it just looked like this. I've just got a pitching wedge here. Now I just practice a little swing. So I've got to do it with my body. I hit a little pull there, but that's fine. The main thing is I'm using my body to swing. My elbows are folding properly, and my arms get on a good path. So again, elbows fold up and down. They don't get further apart. They don't get closer together. If you can do that, you can get your hands basically over your trail shoulder there, and over your lead shoulder in your follow through. A lot of good things are going to happen. The other thing with the elbows is that they stay down. The towel drill does that for you too. I'm going to do it without the towel here for a second. You notice when I did that little follow through, my hands are just above my shoulder here. They're not up here. Okay, my elbows haven't gotten way away from my body. They're down. In fact, I would challenge you, I'm sure there are guys, there's a lot of unique swings out there, but I challenge you to find people, guys or girls, where their elbows come above their shoulders in their follow through. Don't think you're going to find many, because that would look like this. And you won't find many good golfers that way. You'll watch them, they'll be there. And the backswing, same thing. Elbows don't get above the shoulders. They don't go up here. Now, more good golfers would do that a little bit, but I'd stress that especially if you're starting out and you're having trouble or you want to get better, keep those elbows down and relaxed. Try not to get your arms way up there and your elbows above your shoulders. So again another recap. Elbows fold up and down. Okay? They stay low, stay below your shoulders, and your upper arms stay close to your body. Boy, if you can do those things, you're going to have to use your pivot to hit the golf ball and not your hands and arms, and that's going to improve your golf. Good golfing.